Good evening, everyone. Hi, it's Dr. Linda Jordan here with Real Talk with Dr. Linda. And this evening, what we're going to talk about is 52 ways to improve emotional intelligence. No, we're not going to go through all 52, but I just wanted to highlight a few of them to give you some insight into how you can control your emotions in the workplace. Yes, there are 52, but there are about 12 or 13 for each area of EQ. And remember from last time, there's four brackets within emotional intelligence. The first, again, is self awareness. The second is self management. The third is social awareness, empathy, and communication. And the fourth quadrant is social management and relationships. So tonight I'm going to focus on self management because we talked a little bit last week about self awareness. So tonight we're going to talk about self management. I'm just going to go over five ways to improve emotional intelligence that you can take action to. You can start it tomorrow in the workplace if you're having any type of EQ or emotional intelligence issues or concerns in the office. So, the first one I want to share with you is develop habits of self control and personal discipline. Self control and personal discipline. So, if you're in a situation in the office, what I say is take a nanosecond, and that's taking self control of your emotions. Breathe, stop what you're doing, breathe, or take a nanosecond, and just think about what you thought you were going to do. And then breathe, relax, and then rethink your actions about those feelings that you had, what you might have said to someone, or the actions that you might have taken based upon taking some time to relax a little bit. So that's the first way to improve emotional intelligence when it comes to self management. The second one is create a sense of conscious morality and integrity and act consistently with personal values and principles. That's pretty self explanatory, but create this sense of consciousness for yourself. When I was in the corporate space, oftentimes, if I needed to have some time to myself to think about my values and principles, or if I felt that my values and principles were in jeopardy because of what was happening in the office, I would take a few moments and just go walking down the hallway or go to the break room, or sometimes I go in the bathroom and just sit there and think to get away from the environment, because sometimes you have to do that. And if you're working remotely, then it may not be that much of an issue for you. But if you're in the office, just take some time away, walk down the hall, get some water, or just go outside in the parking lot if you can, and just walk around a couple of times, just release some stress. The third one is actively set goals and objectives. Within that, you want to support achievements with diligence, tenacity, and personal qualities necessary to succeed. See, I'm a person, I'm all about making sure that you have goals and objectives set in place. And one of the things that you can do, very simple, get you some sticky pads. I have notepads all around everywhere. Get some sticky pads, or you can, in addition to that, have some color pencils and create it however you want. Be creative in creating your goals and objectives. Put it on your refrigerator, or put it on your laptop, or create something and put it on your cell phone. Make a screensaver. But you want to be able to look at those goals and objectives on a consistent basis, so that can bring you into the fold of managing your emotions, because you want to control yourself. And so self management is really important. The next one is be likable, cultivate electic interest, be nice, courteous, and someone worth knowing. Now, some of you may be saying, I'm always nice, but think about it. Someone may not perceive you as being nice. So, yeah, that one's, and I think we all are probably curious or courteous to others, but you want to be an individual that has influence, because that's really what leadership is about. And self management has a component of that. So make sure that when you talk with someone, that they're going to remember you. because of something. So you're going to be able to influence them, and you're going to be able to manage and control your emotions as well. And the last one I want to share is maintain balance, be aware of objectives in diverse areas. So maintaining balance basically means that work-life balance, sometimes it works for people, sometimes it doesn't. But if it's not working for you, make it work for you. So you might need to make some changes in your schedule so that you can have that work family balance. And for some of you who may be working remotely, again, you've got work family balance already. But for those who are in the workplace, you may not have the ability to have as much work family balance. So I would recommend having a conversation with your supervisor, your manager, director, or whoever you report directly to, and talk to them about work-life balance. And what do you need so that you feel good about coming into the office so that you can control your emotions? So I just wanted to spend a few moments with you this evening to really talk about self-management and 5 ways that you can control your emotions in the workplace. Again, we talked about um, creating a sense of conscious morality and integrity and act consistently with personal values and principles. We talked about actively setting goals and objectives, being likable, being curious, courteous, being nice, someone worth knowing, um, and maintaining balance in the workplace, and develop habits of self control and personal discipline. So if you take just one of those 5 and incorporate that into your workplace, I think you'll see a difference in how you manage your emotions at work. So emotional intelligence is it's a huge bucket of information and lots of ways that you can control your emotions and lots of ways of understanding how you bring your emotions to the workplace and how you manage those. And it will also, remind you of how others manage theirs. So hopefully these 5 nuggets will be helpful to you. And I will share more next week when we really get into. I will probably talk a little bit more about the third quadrant, which is social awareness, empathy, and communications. I am all about communications. And so until next week, we will learn how to manage our emotions in the office, at home, or wherever you may be, because someone is always paying attention to what you say, how you said it, and how you made them feel. So until next time, manage your emotions and let's learn more about emotional intelligence. Have a great night.